on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MLB 21 The Show Diamond Dynasty video. In today's video, we're going to be going over Team Affinity 3, which comes out later today, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. All of the cards have been revealed. Now, we still don't know their overalls, but every single player for every team has been revealed, and we're going to go over them and kind of anticipate what some of the attributes could look like on each card. So we're going to link this website down below in the comment section as a pinned comment for you guys to go check it out, but it's going to show you all of the cards that have been revealed. One thing that I will note really quick here is if you go to this website, you can click revealed and it shows all of the cards that have been revealed, and they all have. If you click coming soon, it's going to show you that the Mariners and Tampa Bay Rays have not been revealed, but they did officially reveal them on Twitter. They just haven't updated this website, but you can go to American League, National League. So with the Tampa Bay and with Seattle, here they are. So for Tampa Bay, it is Mike Zanino. Take a look at his art here. Again, all of the overalls have not been revealed. We're going to kind of guess on those in a moment. We're going to go through each team and pick the card, look at their live series card or any upgrade that they may have, and kind of anticipate, like I said, what they could look like. And then we have UC Kookie? I don't know how to say his name. Kookchai? I probably nailed it, right? I got it right on the first try. But here he is, starting pitcher for the Mariners. So those are the two cards. Let's go through. I'm going to kind of skim through these, and I'm not going to read through them all because we're going to go team by team. But here they all are. I'm disappointed as a Cardinals fan. I was really hoping that Nolan Arenado would be the Cardinals player, but unfortunately he is not. And instead we have Alex Reyes, the closing pitcher for the Cardinals. So here they all are. I think there's going to be some really good cards. Some are going to probably be, not as great. But this has a potential to have a lot of really good cards. Again, I'll link this website down below. But let's go into the game now. And we're actually just going to scroll through every single team. I'm just in the inventory section here and take a look. So for the Baltimore Orioles, we have Cedric Mullins. He has this live series card, which is an 81 overall. He also has a Topps Now card, which is probably going to be, closer to what his new card's going to look like. So let's take a look at that. I would expect all of these are going to range from anywhere between 96 to 99 overall. I don't think they'll be all the same overall, but I could totally be wrong here. Or maybe you see like 99 overall pitchers and 98 overall position players. I'm not quite sure. But here's what we know with Cedric Mullins. He's going to have diamond hitting again. His defense probably won't improve very much, but I would think that his contact against righties is going to be much closer to 125. Power against righties will be over 100. Contact against lefties maybe in the very low 90s or high 80s, and power against lefties, maybe that gets bumped up into the lower 80s, but he's going to be able to hit the ball. He's not going to be extremely reliable on defense, and he'll probably have speed somewhere in the mid to low 80s. So let's move on over to the Red Sox, and Rafael Devers is the card. This card's going to hit, and it's going to be bad at defense, even worse than Cedric Mullins. Look at his Player of the Month card. Contact against righties is already over 100, so that's going to continue to go up. Contact against lefties will probably be in the 100. And then I would think both power numbers are going to be in the low 90s or high 80s. Maybe lefties is in the 90s, righties is in the high 80s. Everything else is going to bump up a little bit, but I just don't think his defense is so bad right now that I wouldn't expect or anticipate that it's going to be like going into gold, and he'll probably be on the lower overall end. Next card up for the Yankees is going to be Aaron Judge. This card's going to be great. He's already diamond hitting, diamond defense. He can play all parts of the outfield. Contact against lefties will be in the 100. Power against lefties will probably be in 113. Somewhere around there. Power against righties will probably be in the 100. The only thing that's going to struggle a little bit is contact against righties, but I still think it could be mid 70s, high 70s, somewhere around there. The only thing this card's going to be lacking is speed. The arm strength is great. Accuracy, reaction, all of that's good. Diamond hitting, diamond defense. This will be one of the top, the best cards that's going to be coming from this. Mike Zanino is the next one. I don't know if he has another card other than his live series card, but we will know this card is going to have great power from both sides of the plate, and his defense is going to be good. He's not going to be fast. His contact's not going to be great. This is going to be a home run hitting card. It's going to be a fun card to use. Not going to be the best catcher in the game to choose from, but still shouldn't be a bad card. Moving on to the Blue Jays, we have Teoscar Hernandez. Definitely another name I'm butchering. Somebody in stream the other night told me how to pronounce it, and I forgot already. Diamond hitting already, bronze defense, so can't expect much from him defensively. He might reach the 80s in speed or get close to it, but the power against lefty, contact against lefty, both will be in the hundreds. You know, power already is over 100 right here on his live series card against lefties. Contact against righties probably in the 80s, power against righties probably mid 70s or so. This is going to be a really, really good card that's going to be hitting left-handed pitching very, very well, and he's pretty versatile out in the outfield. Speed is the only thing else that is going to kind of be significant, but his defense isn't very good to begin with, so you can't expect much there. Next up, in our first pitcher, I believe, that we're going to discuss here, Carlos Rondon for the White Sox, and this card, he has 5 pitches, left-handed. His hits per 9 will probably go into the hundreds. K per 9 will get a slight bump, but I don't think it'll make it to the 80s. I don't think you'll see much velocity increase, but I think his break maybe could get closer to 99. So with all of the off-speed pitches that he has, that's probably where he's going to excel at, and walks per 9 will probably get a little bit of a bump. This will probably be one of the, you know, if I had to guess and say the cards are going to be 96 through 99, this will probably be on the lower end of the overalls. Now, Jose Ramirez is probably going to be one of the better, if not the best cards out there, because this card's already really good, despite the fact that he's not very good defensively. If we take a look, power against righty is 101, against lefty 67, not very good. Contact against lefty 83 right now, against righty 60, but he's a switch hitter, so I would think contact and power are both going to be in the hundreds. Might be a little ambitious there. Maybe contact is high 90s, but the contact and power against lefties will get a bump into the 70s and 80s. And the fact that he's a switch hitter, it's going to be a pretty good card. If you're out there building a switch hitting lineup, this will be absolutely one that you're going to want to use. And I mean, look at his secondary positions as well. First, second, shortstop, and left field. Very versatile. He's going to be great in a lot of events. So this will be one of the better cards in the NL Central. For the Tigers, we have Gregory Soto. Let's see if we can find his live series card. This one is actually pretty low in overall. I'm still not seeing it. There he is. So he currently just has a bronze card. He is a closing pitcher. Sinker can hit 95. Four-seam fastball can hit 97. So being that sinkers are still very meta-y, if that's a word, this could be a really good card out of the bullpen. He's already got 99 velocity. We're going to need that control to get bumped up, but I think at the end of the day, the velocity is really good there, and he has a sinker, so this is going to be more than likely one of those toxic cards, and I'll be curious to see if he gets outlier as one of his quirks with that 99 velocity and an upgraded card. I'm guessing he probably will, but I'm not 100% sure. Salvador Perez, many think he should be a Diamond Live Series already, but he will be getting an all-star card that will absolutely hit the ball very well. Defense is silver right now, diamond hitting. You know, power against lefties will be in the 100, against righties probably high 70s, low 80s, and then the contact's going to be balanced very well against both sides of the plate. Not that he's a switch hitter, but that's pretty good considering, you know, he's not a switch hitter. So you'll probably see contact against lefty and righty somewhere in the mid to high 80s on this card. He's still not going to be a better hitter than Kyle Schwarber, but he's going to be more reliable defensively, and the fact that he has that diamond hitting already will make him usable for sure. So let's move on over to the Minnesota Twins, and we got ourselves another power hitter here in Nelson Cruz. Diamond hitting already. I mean, look what he has right here. Live series card, 92 power against lefties, 94 against righties, contact against lefties 109. All of those are going to be in the hundreds on his all-star card. The contact against righties is going to be the only weakness, but he's not good defensively. He's not fast. This will be a very good bench bat if you want to use him there. Definitely a home run hitter. Definitely a good card to use in the moonshot event that is going on right now. For the Astros, we got Michael Brantley. I think this card's pretty versatile as well. Diamond hitting, contact against righties could approach 125. Against lefties, it'll probably be high 80s, low 90s. He's just not going to have very good power numbers, and everything else is kind of meh, so I don't think this will be a very great card to use. Power is terrible. Contact, very, very good. Jared Walsh, a guy that a lot of people believe he should have a Diamond Live Series card. I personally don't. I think his splits are not as good against left-handed pitching. But, I mean, look at this card right here, right? Contact against righties, power against righties. Both will be in the hundreds. Power against lefties will probably be in the high 80s, low 90s. It's the contact against left that's not good, and the defense is going to hurt him as well. Matt Olson has the potential to have another really, really good card, or this will be one of the better cards for the All-Star Team Affinity 3. Contact against righties and lefties will probably be in the high 80s. Power against righties in the hundreds. Lefties probably low 90s, mid 90s. Somewhere around there, but he's already got diamond hitting, so that will be a really good card. Hitting the ball, here is the guy whose name I'm not going to try to pronounce again. Velocity 78, 85 break. I would call this is going to probably be a balanced card, right? Hits per 9 will definitely go up. Everything's going to go up, but I think this card at the end of the day, it's not going to excel at break or velocity. It's going to more so fall somewhere in the middle, and that control is pretty bad at 52, so we'll be having to wait and see, what they do with that. Adolis Garcia is the Rangers card here. He's going to have good power numbers against right and left-handed hitting. His contact should get a boost, maybe in the 80s for righties and high 70s, mid 70s against lefties. He does have decent speed at 81, so his speed should get a bump there, but overall his defense not very good. And moving on to the National League, Ozzy Albies. A lot of people wanted Ronald Acuna. Didn't happen, unfortunately. Albies is a new diamond from Live Series, just got upgraded this past Friday. Contact and power against lefties, both going to be in the 100s. Against righties, it's not going to be very good. He does have gold defense, so that should get a bump up a little bit. I don't know if it'll be enough to get him to diamond. Hopefully that vision gets bumped up as well, but this will be a nice card to hit against left-handed pitching, and he is a switch hitter, which could help you as well. Another maybe very good bench player, probably in the lower overall things for this promo. We got Trevor Rogers from the Miami Marlins, starting pitcher here. Velocity 83, break 99. This could be a really, really good card depending on how high that velocity gets. If he can hit in the 97, 98 range as far as his fastball goes, with that 99 break, I'm going to like this card a lot. I like this guy as a pitcher a ton already. He's gotten quite a few upgrades this season, and, does he get diamond this year? Maybe, you never know. Hits per 9 would be in the 90s. He doesn't strike a ton of people out IRL, so I don't know what they're going to do with the Ks per 9. This will be another card that's going to be on the lower end, but I think very versatile, and it's definitely dependent on what they're going to give him for velocity. Jacob Degrom, we know this is going to be a 99 overall card. Do I really need to analyze this? Like, this card's going to be great. Hits per 9, Ks per 9, walks per 9, stamina probably all in the 100s, velocity 99, break 99. It's going to be the best pitcher in probably the top 3 cards to choose from. It's going to be one of the first cards that I go after. I'm not even going to waste your time. We all know it's going to be a really, really good card, and you're going to want to get it, right? JT Real Muto for the Phillies is the next card up. Just looking at his card versus Salvador Perez, this one's going to be better defensively. Perez is going to be more balanced and a better hitter, so this card will probably be a hard pass for a lot of people as far as it being, their starting catcher, especially with Kyle Schwarber out there. But there it is. Contact against righties, power against righties will be pretty good. And other than that, I don't think this is going to be a great card. Moving on to the Nationals, I think this is going to be a really good card here. We got Trey Turner, right-handed batter, plays a lot of positions, shortstop, second base, third base, center field, 99 speed, 93 steals, so that might be 99, 99, and then base running aggressiveness, 99. Contact against lefties is already 110. That's going to get a bump up of even higher. If that contact against righties gets bumped up, which it should, we don't expect him to hit a ton for power, but I mean, with the 99 speed, this is going to be a fun card to use, and the fact that he can play pretty much everywhere, not everywhere, but a lot of places on your field, it's going to be a good card to have on your bench, in my opinion. Now, moving on to the Chicago Cubs, we have a closer in Craig Kimbrell. Here is his attributes. Hits per 9, Ks per 9 is going to stay in the 100s. Velocity, do they give him 99 velocity on this card? Does break get into the 80s? Those are the things to watch for. He can already throw 97 and 96 on his fastballs. So, I mean, if this gets 99 velocity, maybe he gets outlier. This could be one of, if not the, well, I take that back. It's going to be one of the better closers, but we're going to get to the best closer here in a moment. Now, I believe Nick Castellanos is the card for the Reds. Let me just verify this. It sure is. So here is his card. Contact against left and right is going to be in the hundreds. Power against left and right. Maybe power against left gets high 90s, against right high 80s, but he's just not good defensively. I do like that he can play right and left field, first base, third base, so he's versatile there. Going to be a good bench card. Going to be good for contact and power. It's just defensively is probably the only concern, but it's going to be a good card. Josh Hayder, I think, is going to be the best reliever among this card. I have it on my main team. I don't use him a ton because I have much better cards, but hits per 9, Ks per 9, all already above 100. Velocity is 84. That's going to get a bump. His break is 99. If they gets his velocity into the 90s with that break, hits per 9, Ks per 9, and his control needs a little bit of a bump, I think this card, he has kind of a funky delivery. It's tough for me to pick up, so I would think some other people out there struggle. This is going to be a must-have card for me. For the Pirates, we have Adam Frazier, who's having a great season. Good to see him get the nod as an all-star there. Contact against righties should be in the hundreds, against lefties, mid-90s probably, and he actually has diamond defense, so this card's going to be pretty well balanced. He'll probably have diamond hitting and diamond defense, plays second base primary, third base, shortstop, left field, center field, right field, all his secondary positions. Might be on the lower end, 96, 97 overall, but still going to be a really, really good card, and a good card for your bench because he can play so many other positions if you need him. Alex Reyes, as I said earlier, was the card for the Cardinals instead of Arenado. A little sad there, but he already has 99 velocity, 99 break. That will stay there. The biggest issue with this card and him in general is control. He walks people way too much. So what do they do with his control? Do they bump it up? Otherwise, I mean, this card's going to be good. Should he get, or will he get outlier? That's another question that I have, and hopefully he does. This could be a card that I definitely have on my in my bullpen. For the Diamondbacks, we have Eduardo Escobar, and he has an 81 overall. Live series card, silver hitting, silver defense. This card, even with the bump, it's going to be balanced, right? But it's probably not going to be great. This will be like a 96, maybe even a 95. So switch hitter, he plays a lot of positions, third base, first base, second base, shortstop, left field, right field. He almost plays every position. So he's got that going for him, but I don't think it's going to be a great card. Armond Marquez, good to see him getting some recognition. I'm happy to see he made it to the All-Star game. Almost had a no-hitter earlier in the season. Velocity should hit 99. Break is what he's going to struggle with there. Control is not as good as well. We need to see, his hits per 9, K per 9 bump up. If we project this card to what they're going to give him, it's probably not going to be a great card, other than the fact that he'll have 99 velocity. For the Dodgers, we have, I believe it was Chris Taylor, correct? Another card that I don't project to be great or very usable, to be honest. Sorry, Dodgers fans there, but he just doesn't do anything really great on his live series card. So we'll have to wait and see what they do, or how they kind of configure this card. But I don't think it's going to be a very, very good card. For the Padres, we have Jake Cronenworth for the Padres, as I just said. I don't know why I said that twice. Another card very similar to Chris Taylor here. He just doesn't do anything great, so I don't know. They'll probably bump everything up. He'll be balanced, but I don't think it's going to be a great card that really stands out. And for the Giants, Kevin Gossman, who's having a great season here. Velocity's 85, breaks 82. So those will both probably be high 80s, low 90s. Hits per 9 is going to be in the hundreds. Stamina will probably be in the hundreds. He just doesn't strike people out a ton with the K per 9. Not very good, and his control should be pretty solid there. Well-rounded cards, not going to do anything great, but a lot of things good. And I believe that's it. Those are all the cards. So you guys let me know which ones you're looking forward to when the content goes live at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Later today, we'll be dropping a video on how to get them really fast, the best things to do. And we got so much other content coming out today. Should be a 3-video day. Stay tuned for more. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.